Hi everyone, welcome back to a new academic year and also our first weekly video together for the new academic year too. This video includes information about the newsletter that came home on Wednesday and details for the year, a few key dates, as well as a celebration of everything that happened last year and also some other bits of information in the video too. We've had a great week in school. It's really good to have the children back with us and as well you as families. Have a lovely weekend. I think it's got to be a warm one, but take care and we'll see you all bright and early on Monday. Remember, there has been some key changes in attendance regulations for schools and it is really important your children are in school every day. There's some details on the new guidance as well as our roadmap in this video. Have a great weekend. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
I do hope you've had a really good summer break. The weather wasn't what we expected it to be following last year, but even so, I hope you've had a great time with families and friends. The children have been full of stories from their summer holiday, and they have shared them with us, and they have thoroughly enjoyed it. On Wednesday of this week, we sent home our News for the Nest, our first one of this academic year. It's a special edition. It's got photographs of last year and the successes that we shared with you, as well as key dates on the back and information on the front. I hope you've had a chance to read it. It is also online, but if you do have any questions, please ask one of us, and we're more than happy to go through it with you or to answer any questions or queries that you may have. This is the back of our newsletter, as I've mentioned in a previous slide, some key dates on here, also some useful contacts and also a little bit of information for you about some of the forms that have been sent home for you to complete. As you will be aware, attendance guidance has changed for all schools nationally. This came into effect over the 6 weeks holidays on the 19th of August. There are some key changes to our attendance policy, and during the holiday, Mrs. Smith, our new attendance champion, sent you all a notification via Parent Hub. There will also be a newsletter to support this so that it helps you understand the change to our attendance policy and key things you need to know. As I've said, Mrs. Smith is our attendance champion. She's also our designated safeguarding lead in school, and she's the key person alongside Mrs. Cadman who will help and support attendance. We cannot authorise holidays and attendance needs to be gold level if you choose to take your child out of school. We cannot authorise attendance. The following slide has a detailed roadmap that we've created to show you in a kind of picture form what the policy actually means and the implications it could have. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to contact Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Cadman, or obviously myself. We're happy to help and talk about your child's attendance. We often say to the children that attendance is a life skill, one that we carry right the way through our lives as we move from school into college, universities, jobs, future lives, appointments, anything that we carry out as an adult. Regular attendance for children means they make the most of their education in improving their life chances in adult life, and that's something that we feel is vital that we share with our children. That becomes an ingrained life skill for them. These are the key staff who are here to help around anything to do with attendance. As I've said, Mrs. Smith is our new attendance champion. Mrs. Cadman is also her support and will work closely with Mrs. Smith as she always has done. These two ladies are always on the gate, so please catch up with them should you need to. And then the rest of us here, Mrs. Hill in the office, myself, Miss Harris, Mrs. Pugh, who's our business manager, as well as Mrs. Smith, our family support worker, are all here to help and support to ensure your child has good attendance. Parents' evenings will be here very soon. This year they are on the 1st of October. That's a Tuesday, and the 2nd of October. There was a notification about this on our newsletter, and further details will be coming out to you soon. Watch this space. Don't forget to look on our school website under our curriculum section, where you will find our knowledge organisers that not only explain what your children will be learning, but also create talking points for you to talk to your children about what they have learnt during their current curriculum theme in class. To support this, there's also our autumn curriculum videos where the teachers model what the children will be learning in class and go through what they hope they will cover this term. Have a look. Hope you enjoy them. Any questions about anything that you see on the website related to our curriculum, don't hesitate to contact us. Our full programme of enrichment activities continues again this year. Look out for details of what will be coming of our intended trips, visits, after school clubs, in addition to our national tutoring programme. Watch this space and always, as always, check out our website. Clubs letters will be coming home to you soon, but look out and keep checking the website for regular updates. Don't forget, Breakfast Club is open to you. You are welcome. It's free of charge, and it's a lovely way for your children to start their school day. 8:20 till 8:40 at our Early Birds breakfast door. You're welcome to come in. Your children can play with their friends and have a great start to their school day. Park safe at Wren's Nest. Keeping children and families safe is my top priority at Wren's Nest. So as you come to collect your children from school, please remember to park safely, not only for our families and school community, but most importantly, our children. Parking on the yellow zigzag lines isn't safe, and it's against the law. So please don't park on the zigzag lines, and there are parking spaces around, or if you live close, maybe just set out 5 minutes earlier and walk down to collect your children. Thank you for helping to keep children and families at Wren's Nest safe while they're on their journey to and from school by not parking on the zigzag lines, and just remembering to park as safely as you can when you do collect and drop off your children at school. Here's just a little reminder of how you can contact us. The school office is open 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. every weekday. You might catch somebody before those times or after those times, but those are the times we are definitely open, and the office is manned at those times. And of course the school mobiles. And just a reminder really of the school times. You can see them here. Just so you know, Breakfast Club is available to you, and there's a slide about that further on in the video this week. Again, but just so you know, gates open at 8:40, but registration starts at 10 to 9, and school lessons start at 9 o'clock when registration begins also. But early start activities are linked to the curriculum and a valuable part of your child's learning. Remember, you can still send your class teacher an email with work you've done at home or any questions about your learning that you may have. Here are the email addresses for each of the year groups. Just another way you can communicate with us if you need to. As always, it's important to stay connected, and the Parent Hub that we have for Wren's Nest, as well as our school website, are the first places to visit to get any up-to-date information. As you've heard me say before, please pass on any of this key information to anyone you know who doesn't have access to Parent Hub or the school website, and pass on this information that can be crucial sometimes in giving parents up-to-date information. So if you are connected, please pass it on. Here are some of the key contact details for you in terms of how you can contact us as a school. We have 2 mobile telephones that are manned every day by our family support working team. That's available to you. We've got our main school telephone line and also our email address. This is in addition to our year group email addresses. If you have got any questions, you want to let us know that your child's not in school because they're poorly, please telephone us or drop us a message to let us know why not. Any way you want to contact us, this is the way to do it, and we're here to help. The door is always open for you. We really do value our families and all that they bring to Wren's Nest. However big or small your question, the door will always be open and we're always here for you. Take care.